So I got this XP Micro. It says it's for pain relief and muscle performance. They're like little electrodes that you can hook up to yourself, and it's I got it at a garage sale. I don't remember how much I paid, not very much, but I think it's obsolete now, and it appears to be missing one piece, even though like it comes with these two round, and it comes with these packet of oval. All the pieces are there except one piece. So I think I'm just gonna scrap this out and then put all the wires in with my low grade wire. Nope, actually I sold it on eBay for $36. Yay! I just went and picked up a couple of free boxes. They're only a couple blocks from my house, but unfortunately what I saw in this box was a thermos in the Craigslist ad, and the thermos is gone. So hopefully there will be some stuff that I can resell in the box. I've sold some mugs before. I don't know what kind of mugs. Oh, those are just dollar store mugs. But there are some pots and pans in here. And let's see if they are. Whoops, that one's not aluminum, but that one seems to be. And that one seems to be. So I got a little bit of aluminum out of it. And another piece of aluminum there. Alright, I'm going through some more of the auto parts that I got out of the storage unit a year ago. This is the last thing I found. It's very shiny and aluminum-y, whatever, and brassy inside there, but it might be a new part because it doesn't look at all used or worn. So I'm going to look it up, see if it's something I can sell. If not, that'll be some good scrapping. I also found this small radiator. I'm assuming it's some sort of radiator. It is all, I think, aluminum, but it's very heavy. It might be new because it had like plastic or rubbery things on the end here, but there is not a part number, so I have no idea what kind of vehicle it's for, but I'm just gonna take it in as aluminum scrap because I cannot identify it. And I got a piece of extruded aluminum. This looks like another piece of aluminum. So I've gotten kind of sidetracked this morning. My goal was to collect together some of my e-scrap and take it in, but I have two big boxes in the back of my car. It's stuff I brought from my mother-in-law's. It's meant for a garage sale. So it's stuff that's too good to throw away, but not really good enough to put on eBay. So I just wanted to make some room to store the box. So I'm trying to get rid of some of this stuff. So I'll take it into the scrapyard and take some stuff in. Found a little more Keep Life. When we go to like a swap meet, which I'm hoping to next summer, July 4th weekend, put some of these auto parts or other tools, etc. that we have collected. We can use those for price tags. Okay, this is from a free pile from last summer, and it's got an ice maker, an electric knife, and I think this a slim grip. I think this is an electric knife too. So I've got 2 cords, and then there should be motors, and all of these things. So I'm going to break these down a little bit. I was going to try to show you while I pulled these apart, but because of my disorganization, I cannot find the little strap thing I purchased. So I'll just show you what I got out of it in the end. There's what the inside of that first knife thing. There's some pretty shiny copper in there. So I think this will just, I think they should just take this as a motor. I'll see if it's worth pulling anything else off of. It has to be super easy or I'm not going to do it because I'm not set up with tools or anything. I did get some more just steel and tiny little piece of copper. I love it when I get my hands dirty. Okay, that was really fun for me anyway. So this is what I got out of it. So this is all just steel, shred steel. I got a little piece of wire with some, you know, brassy pieces on the end. I got 2 pieces of cast aluminum. Take that off. This one I need to take this little piece of steel off and then I'll have clean cast. I got some yellow brass, some red brass. That one's really red. And I got some pieces of copper off of it. So, and then there's the little thing I'm assuming they'll take as a small copper bearing motor. I'm not exactly sure. They've got all sorts of different categories. I never know what I'm gonna get, but I'll put it in a bucket with that thing and they can just tell me what they want. Here's some of the aluminum that I've got out of the boxes. So I've got some cast and then, I don't know, some good clean aluminum. Here's a look into the Black & Decker Slim Fit, I think it was called. So I already cut off the cord and got the little prongs out, brassy prongs. But look at, there's lots of copper in this one. And it might be easier to get to. So I'm going to pull it apart a little bit more. Okay. So wire, cord wire with the little brassy pieces on the ends. Then scrap steel. Then this is, I guess you would call that the transformer. But there's brassy pieces on the end of that. And I think that copper will be very easy to get out. I just may need to do a little smashing. And then there were 2 copper springs in that one. And then here, this will just be my small copper bearing motor. All right, I looked this up on eBay. It's too dirty. I would never sell anything like this, but I was looking to see if maybe some of the parts sold, because I think this would be clean, washable, and sellable, but there wasn't anything. I mean, these were not selling for very much at all, and I didn't see any parts selling. So plastic going into the garbage, and then I'm gonna clip the cord and pull it apart. This is what I got for that little load of e-waste and aluminum cans. I also had this tiny weird little aluminum radiator. It wasn't marked at all, so even though it was new, I didn't think I would be able to sell it. So they gave me 25 cents a pound. I only got 75 cents for it. It was kind of small, but I thought I would get more than 25 cents a pound because they called it old sheet aluminum. My aluminum cans, 50 cents a pound, so 18 pounds, $9. I brought in 16 pounds of gold finger cards. He gave me $1.75 a pound for those. When I brought them in the last time, I think he gave me $2.50 for those. I'm not sure, but so it's kind of just whatever this guy wants. And then I brought in some small socket metal motherboards. I got $1.50 a pound for those. I only had 6 pounds of those. Then I had this bucket of boards that were just all different things. I wasn't quite sure how to grade them. I guess I would have considered them mid-grade, but some of them were better than that. I just really don't know. He called them Pop B, and he gave me 85 cents a pound, and I had 11 pounds of those. And then I had 9 pounds of low-grade boards, and he gave me 35 cents a pound for those. So for a total of $59.25, that included my aluminum cans and that radiator. I like it. He gives me $2 bills. I like it. So this is what I looked up on BoardSort. So the Goldfinger cards on BoardSort are $5.25 a pound, and I know eWaste Mike told me it would be worth it to send the Goldfinger cards. I wanted some quick cash, so I just put them in, but next time I will send them to BoardSort, because $1.75 compared to $5.25, I definitely, it's worth it to do the shipping. And then they are giving $2.50 for the small socket metal green motherboards, which is what I had. So I got $1.75. They gave BoardSort's giving $2.50. Mid-grade is the same. BoardSort was giving 85 cents a pound, and my yard gave me 85 cents a pound. So I don't know how that works, because they're selling it off. But again, some of that stuff was better than mid-grade. And then low-grade motherboards, BoardSort's giving 40 cents. They gave me 35. So from this, I'm going to definitely keep my Goldfinger cards for BoardSort. Other small things like my CPUs and my memory, all of that is going to go to BoardSort. But from now on, also my Goldfinger cards. But that wasn't bad, $59.25. It was a very small load. It fit in the back of my Mercury Mountaineer. Stopped at a free pile this morning. I did not think I would find anything there because it was listed last night on Craigslist, and I didn't get there till this afternoon. But I got a chunk of scrap metal and another chunk of scrap metal. I got a bunch of black-eyed Susans, so I might just pull the seeds off and plant them for next year. But I do love, I believe that's what they are, black-eyed Susans. And then I wasn't expecting to find anything in the free pile because I didn't get there till the afternoon. But look, I found some new pendant and earrings, Seahawks. So those are either going to be sellable, or I'm going to see if my daughter-in-law wants them, because they are going to a Seahawks game, I think in December. So those will either be gift or resell. Then yesterday I went to the Fitty Club, where I get everything for 50 cents. I got this table because I love oak parlor tables. This one is in really bad shape, but I was thinking that I might be able to salvage parts off of it to sell, like the legs, but definitely the feet. And let's see if the feet are brass. No, unless there's a piece of metal inside there. But they're still cool looking, even if they aren't brass. And sellable, or possibly keepable, because I like them. Got a new desk for my eBay room. Got it sort of set up. I need to add the drawers to the bottom of that. Free on the Nextdoor app. And even though it's like plywood, or it's not plywood, it is, I don't know, laminate, that's the word. It's thick and good and solid, and I really like it. And I had messaged someone on Facebook Marketplace about one that he had for $100, and this was like now over a week ago, and he still hasn't replied to my message. So if you wait long enough, you get it for free. This is stuff I got at the Fitty place. Let me go like that. This is a, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Naxa. It's a CD MP3 player. I cannot remember now how much they were selling for, but they were selling on eBay. So I'm gonna, one, test it out, and two, I know that it does eject. It looks pretty clean inside. So if it works, I will list it. If it doesn't work, I will scrap it. Curling iron for me. But if it doesn't work, I will scrap it. I think I watched this when I was a kid. And it's like the story that leads up to Grizzly Adams. You guys remember Grizzly Adams? And then I got, this is my very first ever Department 56 item. It is a stone wall. So there's supposed to be 12 pieces in here. Obviously there are not. That's what they look like. And they've got the snow on the top. So 2, 4, 6 pieces. So again, they were selling for a good price. And these are just scrap metal. So I had all these boxes, well, right here. And I tried to, first I tried to list them, and there really was no interest. And then I tried to give them away for free. And I had a couple people that said they wanted them, and of course never showed up. So since there's, ouch, metal on the bottom, I'm just going to scrap them all. And then I'm going to use the boxes, because they're good sturdy boxes, for shipping boxes. I've got everything in my eBay room shoved over. And also, it's not just my eBay room. I've got my scrapping stuff over here too. Stuff that I've been pulling off of the computers inside. I had to shove everything over so that I could get this desk in it. It's huge. So I just opened another tote, and this is what I found. This is stuff that I probably pulled apart a couple of years ago, or 3 years ago even, and here it sits because I wasn't sure what to do with it. But now I've got stuff more separated out. This will be for resell. These are like IBM ribbons. There's a whole box of them. And then there was a whole set of these daisy print wheels. And there's a little booklet that comes with them. Each one is a different font. So, yeah, print wheels from GP Technologies for the automated office of the 80s. And so, yeah, this one, legal, prestige, elite. Here's, this one's Gothic and Courier. So each one is a different font. And I do know, when I looked these up like 3 or 4 years ago, they were selling. So hopefully I'll be able to sell those also. And I found this older heat sink. It looks like it has been opened because the tape on the sides has been opened, but everything inside still has, like it says, to peel off label before you use it. Well, the label is still there. So I'm going to try to sell that. I saw some universal VGA coolers. I don't know. It might not sell for much, but more than I can get in scrap value anyway. And then I also found this pewter dish in there. See, nothing is or was organized. I guess it's getting organized and getting sold and getting scrapped. So I found one just like it that sold, I think, for $19.99 plus shipping. So I'm going to clean it up and see if I can get that out of it. Okay, so let's see what I found in here. A whole bunch of IDE. Can you see the gold in there? The gold pins. Hard drive boards. See, I thought I had pulled a bunch of these apart. Okay, that one's weird. I don't know what that is. I mean, I think it's, well, they're pins. I mean, they're not, yeah, okay. Oh, can you see how gold it is? I don't know if you can. These are, so far, all of them. So I took, okay, so this is a SATA one. So I've got a box of SATA ones going, so I'll set that aside. I've got a couple pieces of memory. Okay, another, I think it's called IDE. Yeah, because these are all from 80s and 90s, early 90s computers. Awesome. Okay, so those and that I will add to my others, and those will all go off to board sort. I've not been able to get these last two off and decided to give up. So that'll just go in my dirty. Oh, here's some more platters. I've got so many platters now. And I can't decide if I'll just take them to my yard or if I will send them to board sort. Big old chunk of neodymium magnets. I was wondering what had happened to all of those. I knew I had a whole bunch from when we moved out, but like I said, all this stuff has been in storage for like 2 years. I don't know what I did with the magnet I had in my pocket. Yep. So scrap steel. Started creating a scrap steel bucket. Scrap steel. Okay. Ooh. So, oh. Alright, so I've got a CPU here too. Intel Pentium. It's got lots of gold, so I'll have to look that up. That'll go to board sort. The SATA boards I might just take into my local yard, but if they fit in with my others, to make a full board or a full box, I will just send them to board sort. Okay, a little something with some gold fingers. So I was going I've been collecting just these arms, and I was gonna see if I could just sell the arms, a big box of arms on, and you know, the gold or copper foils. It looks coppery, but I think they're gold foils. Look, this one has some nice gold on the edges. See, I knew some of them did, but I think this is the first time I've noticed that. Anyway, I was just gonna put all of this gold bearing type stuff together and see if I could sell it on eBay. I don't really know. This one has the gold along the edges too. I don't really know what kind of value to put on something like that, so I would most likely just do it. I'll have to, one, look up gold recovery on eBay and see what I find, and then put a price, or see if most of them are done with bids, and if so, I'll do some bids. And I've got some copper that I pulled off of some stuff. So, okay, well, that cleaned out one tub. I like what I found. I only got one little piece of scrap aluminum on my walk today. Then I came home to package up 2 orders I had, and in doing so, spilled an entire cup of coffee on my keyboard and all over the floor. My dog licked it all up before I could get to the floor, and then I just read how dangerous caffeine can be for a dog. So she's supposed to be agitated and hyper. So also it can, you know, do all the things it does to a human, but she's much smaller. Increase their heart rate. Anyway, so I'll be keeping a close eye on her today. Okay, on today's scrap walk, whoops. We got, well, that's plastic. I don't know where that was just in my pocket. Oh, that was off of my knife. So we got a piece of aluminum and everything else. Oh, that's even sticking. The end though might be brassy. I think this might be out of a vape or something. I'm not sure. Yep, one little walk, 30 minutes, pocket full of scrap. All right, the free pile this time did not get me any scrap metal, but what it got instead was boxes and boxes of these, I guess, silk poinsettias, and they are selling on eBay. So I've got boxes of them, 6 pieces. So I'm gonna see if I can, ooh, they even have a UPC sticker on them individually. So I'm gonna see if I can sell them on eBay. If not, I don't know if this part down here might be metal, but I don't think so. I think it's just plastic. Okay, scrap walk talk. Brass, aluminum, and the rest is steel, and a piece of extruded aluminum that I yanked out of someone's garbage can. Then today, I only got one thing. It is a socket, not in great shape, but on there, and I can't read it because I don't have my glasses on. It does say USA, and it is Craftsman. So it's not just a Taiwan junky or Chinese-y piece. so it can be cleaned up and added to our Craftsman stuff. Yay!